Hello, folks. Welcome to the show. Today, I want to talk about why some expats won't be able to hack it in the Philippines. For expats, living in the Philippines can be both exciting and terrifying. Although the Philippines boasts a low cost of living, a diverse cultural tapestry, and breathtaking natural beauty, the expat experience is hampered by several challenges. A variety of factors influence expats' capacity to establish a profitable existence in the Philippines, including culture shock, infrastructure issues, economic considerations, and individual adaptation.
One of the most difficult challenges that expats face when living in the Philippines is navigating cultural differences. Filipinos are known for their warmth and friendliness, but their culture is distinct and deeply rooted in values such as religion, family, and communal life. When expats do not understand or respect these cultural differences, they frequently feel misunderstood or excluded. Filipino society, for example, places a strong priority on indirect communication and personal relationships. Avoiding disagreements or confrontation is a common cultural trait that can annoy expats accustomed to directness. Misunderstandings may arise if expats perceive these activities as evasive or dishonest behavior. Furthermore, for those accustomed to strict schedule adherence, the concept of Filipino time, a more relaxed approach to punctuality, can be challenging. Expats may struggle to integrate into local communities if they are dogmatic or unable to accept certain cultural differences. Although English is widely spoken in the Philippines, especially in major cities, not everyone speaks it fluently. Local languages like Cebuano, Ilocano, and Waray are commonly spoken in rural areas. When interacting with individuals outside of large cities, expats may struggle to communicate successfully if they do not endeavor to learn simple terms or understand regional languages. Furthermore, the Filipino method of speaking English frequently employs code switching, in which words from Tagalog or other regional languages are inserted between sentences. Expats who are unfamiliar with the custom may find this odd.
Philippines' low cost of living draws many tourists. They may not be fully aware of the current status of the economy and how it affects their way of life. Western style facilities, technologies, and imported commodities can be expensive, even if goods and services are generally economically priced. Furthermore, if the exchange rate changes or if inflation affects their purchasing power, expats relying on fixed pensions or savings may face challenges. People may face financial troubles if they do not adhere to local spending habits or establish a rigorous budget. Another element that might have a big influence on an expat's experience is healthcare. The quality of healthcare facilities vary greatly in rural areas of the Philippines, despite the country having some good hospitals and medical personnel, especially in Manila and Cebu. It could be challenging for expats who need specialized care or have long term medical issues to get it. Challenges may also arise from infrastructure problems, such as erratic public transit, frequent power outages, and spotty internet access in some places. Expats may become irritated if they are not ready for these difficulties or if they are unable to modify their expectations. Many roads are of poor quality, resulting in daily annoyances and unsafe driving conditions. Expats may have difficulties when visiting or commuting outside of major cities. When compared to Western standards, Philippine healthcare is poor. Rural communities are underserved, and navigating healthcare needs might be difficult, even though urban areas have adequate resources. Despite the growing digital workforce, internet connectivity reliability remains an issue, which can have an impact on work life balance, particularly for freelancers or remote workers who go to the country. The Philippines' tropical climate has two negatives. Although many expats like the warm weather and plenty of sunshine, the heat and humidity may be uncomfortable, particularly for those from cooler places. Typhoons, flooding, and periodic monsoons are common natural disasters that cause property damage and disrupt daily life. Expats who are unfamiliar with such situations may find it difficult to adjust, especially if they live in areas prone to extreme weather. Meeting these challenges requires resilience, adaptability, and a proactive approach to catastrophe preparedness. Moving overseas often involves leaving behind friends, family, and familiar surroundings. This may create loneliness and homesickness among some expats. Although social clubs and expat communities in the Philippines might help alleviate loneliness, not everyone finds it easy to form new support networks. Expats may find it challenging to form meaningful relationships with locals due to linguistic, cultural, and lifestyle differences. Expats who lack a strong support network may struggle to feel connected and belong. As they navigate unfamiliar cultural situations, newcomers frequently suffer periods of rage and disillusionment. As daily obstacles occur, the initial excitement of living abroad can quickly evaporate, leaving some people striving to find a sense of belonging. For many expats, navigating the Philippine bureaucracy may be a frustrating experience. Obtaining a company license, work permit, and visa can be a challenging and time consuming process. Corruption and inefficiencies in government institutions can exacerbate the situation significantly. These problems may be overwhelming for expats who are impatient or unfamiliar with the local system. Anyone intending to invest or start a business in the Philippines must first navigate complex laws and regulations, which may deter some. Although international visitors can feel comfortable in the Philippines, certain areas are risky due to crime, political upheaval, or insurgency. Petty crimes such as pickpocketing, fraud, and burglary are more common in cities and tourist regions. To safeguard themselves, expats living in certain areas must be vigilant and take preventative precautions. Furthermore, social and political upheaval in some areas like Mindanao may pose a risk to expats. Those who plan to live in or visit such areas should be aware of the local security situation and adhere to any travel advice. Many expats go to the Philippines after meeting and falling in love with a local. Cross cultural contacts can be particularly difficult despite their potential benefits. Disparities in expectations, cultural standards, and financial commitments can cause tension in relationships. In the Philippines, family relationships are also crucial. Many Filipinos come from close knit households with significant financial support duties. It may be difficult for expats to adjust to their partner's family if they are not prepared for these dynamics. Finally, many expats arrive in the Philippines with unrealistic expectations. Influenced by media portrayals or idealized notions of tropical paradise, they may underestimate the challenges of living in a developing country. When reality falls short of their expectations, some expats become disillusioned and struggle to adjust. Living in the Philippines requires a willingness to adapt, embrace local culture, and accept the imperfections of daily life. Expats who expect a seamless transition or who are unwilling to compromise may find the experience more difficult than anticipated. While the Philippines offers a wealth of opportunities and experiences for expats, it is not the right fit for everyone. Success in adapting to life in the country depends on an individual's mindset, preparation, and ability to navigate the unique challenges that comes with living in a foreign culture. By understanding the potential pitfalls and approaching the experience with an open mind and realistic expectations, expats can increase their chances of building a fulfilling and rewarding life in the Philippines. However, for those unwilling or unable to adapt, the dream of living in this tropical paradise may remain out of reach. All right, folks, that is all for today's show. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, have a good day.